Welcome to today's breaking news report. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has officially dropped out of the 2026 race for governor, ending his bid for a third term. This decision comes after a massive social services fraud scandal in the state became too big to ignore. Walz released a statement this morning saying, "I came to the conclusion that I can't give a political campaign my all." He explained that every minute he spends on the campaign trail is a minute he isn't spending defending the people of Minnesota against the criminals who prey on our generosity. He basically told the state that he is staying in office to focus purely on the work rather than fighting for his own job. The pressure on Walz has been building for months. Federal prosecutor Joe Thompson recently warned that the fraud in Minnesota's Medicaid and food programs is industrial scale and could reach as high as $9 billion. This sparked a major fight with the White House, and President Trump recently called Walz incompetent and even froze Minnesota's childcare funding, claiming the state has become a hub of money laundering. In his exit statement, Walz fired back, accusing Trump and his allies of politicizing the crisis, and that they're doing it to defund programs that help Minnesotans. He said the president has no intention of helping us solve the problem and every intention of profiting off of it. While Walz say he's leaving for the good of the state, his rivals see it differently. Republican Representative Kristen Robbins, who is running for governor herself, was very blunt in her response. She said, "Tim Walz and his staggering fraud could not outrun our investigations. He would rather give up than take responsibility." Even with Walz stepping aside, the scramble for his seat has already begun. Reports confirmed that Walz met with Senator Amy Klobuchar yesterday, leading to rumors that she might be the one to step in and run for his spot. For now, Walz say is moving forward with zero sadness and zero regret to finish his final year in office. The Pentagon has taken the unprecedented step of moving to strip Senator Mark Kelly of his military rank and cut his pension. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth officially issued a formal censure against the Arizona senator this morning, accusing him of seditious statements that undermine military discipline. This stems from a video Kelly and 5 other lawmakers released recently, where they told US troops they have a legal obligation to refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
Hegseth posted on X that Kelly is still accountable to military justice as a retired officer and that his status as a senator does not exempt him from accountability. Kelly, a retired Navy captain and astronaut, has been one of the loudest critics of the administration's recent military actions, including strikes in the Caribbean and deployments to US cities. Hegseth argues that by telling troops to question orders, Kelly is violating the Uniform Code of Military Justice. The Pentagon has now launched a retirement-grade determination process which could see Kelly demoted in rank, a move that directly impacts the pension he earned over 25 years of service. But Kelly is not backing down, and he fired back immediately with a statement of his own. He called Hegseth the most unqualified Secretary of Defense in our country's history, and also said the move is a clear attempt at intimidation. And Kelly wrote on social media that my rank and retirement are things that I earned through my service and sacrifice. I got shot at, I missed holidays and birthdays. He argued that the administration is trying to send a message to every veteran that they will be targeted if they speak out against the president. While Democratic leaders like Chuck Schumer are calling this political retribution, Hegseth has given Kelly 30 days to respond before the demotion is finalized. Following the weekend's events in Venezuela, President Trump has officially put Greenland back in the crosshairs, telling reporters that the US needs Greenland absolutely for national security. This sparked an immediate and sharp response from Greenland's Prime Minister, Jens-Frederik Nielsen, who posted on social media, "Enough is enough. No more fantasies about annexation. The tension reached a boiling point after Katie Miller, wife of a top Trump advisor, posted an image of Greenland covered in the American flag with the single word "soon." Speaking about Air Force One, Trump argued that Greenland is currently surrounded by Russian and Chinese ships and that the US must take control to secure the Arctic. He has already appointed Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry as a special envoy to handle the incorporation of Greenland into the US. Trump even hinted that the world should look at what happened in Venezuela as a hint, saying Greenlanders will have to view it themselves and that he would revisit the topic in exactly 20 days.
Right now, Greenland is covered with Russian and Chinese ships all over the place. We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security.
The reaction from Europe has been a wall of resistance. Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen warned on Monday that any attempt at a military takeover would mean the end of NATO and the entire post-World War II security order. She told reporters that the US has no right to annex a territory that has clearly said it is not for sale. Other Nordic leaders from Finland, Sweden, and Norway have all released statements backing Denmark's sovereignty. While Trump's team is treating this as a necessary real estate deal for defense, the Danish ambassador to the US issued a friendly reminder that they expect full respect for their territorial integrity. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.